Here we're looking at 30 Seconds to Mars, and they are known for the Owls of Ga'Hoole. They're all over Hollywood, and now you can see the symbol they use, the uncapped or the capped pyramid with capstone, using the Illuminati pyramid. This is war, calling to arms. Here's the X symbol we saw previously representing the sun, and Osiris, Isis, Horus. We have Mars, the single eye symbology, the phoenix symbology, which is occult resurrection. Moving on, now they do the 666, and they talk about Lucifer in their videos. Power, Lucifer, split second, you can see that in. We should understand that it's indoctrination, it's brainwashing. Okay, Legends of the Guardians, they did the theme song for that. Of course, this is the Owl of Minerva, or the Owls of Minerva. The Illuminati pyramid, hand sign, the single eye symbology, eye in the triangle, crossing the hands, which is X or Osiris, and Lucifer and Horus, all of the same god, single eye symbology, red and black for Satanism. I mean, call it fantasy if you want. Yeah, this is a cult. In plain sight, on stage for you. Yes, it's just entertainment, isn't it? Just keep telling yourself. Pyramids, the religion of Egypt, black and white, promoting war. They are all about war. Don't think that they're not. Here is triangles. Those are split seconds. Now looking at Nicki Minaj and her performance at the Grammys 2012. This is a Catholic bishop or priest. She's dressed in Versace and red. She comes and confesses her on confession, Catholic confession. She now has eyes in the back of the head representing demonic possession. I show you that in the pentagram early on in this series. Roman is her demon, and again, mind control, demonic possession, schizophrenia. She is playing out one of her alter egos, which is Roman. Here's the Catholic connotation to all of that. Psychologically, what does this do? On one end, it sympathizes for the Catholic Church when the Catholic Church says, no, I don't want this to happen. So people have sympathy and say, oh, Catholicism must be good. They are Christian. On the other note, it shows you what Catholicism is really about. So the people in the know that Catholicism is pagan. It's Babylonian in origin. And you can see that in my other earlier videos in this series. And so now you see the demonic possession and her being levitated in that possession. Michael Jackson, Thriller, black and white connotations again, satanic, checkerboards of Freemasonry. And I'm going to show the screen here. Go ahead and read these lyrics. This is Demerol. Demerol is morphine. He was when he died, he was shown to have taken an overdose in Demerol. When you are reading these lyrics, think about there are 3 different personalities here in these lyrics. I can count 3 myself. But if you cannot understand the weirdness and the understanding of what this is all about, drug inducement, satanic ritual abuse. We saw early on what Michael Jackson was doing as far as single eye symbology, eye in the triangle. Here's his doctor, supposedly, but look what he's dressed in, Freemasonry. Here's that sign. They take you down. It doesn't matter if you're a Freemason or not. They will take you down. It's cut and dry as far as Satanism is concerned. He will lift you up and he will take you down in a heartbeat. And somebody will satanically and ritually murder you as a ritual. So here he is. What is this? Music Video Awards, MTV. I forget what year this is, but this is in the 20th century. And you can see the connotation to the octopus and the uh, Freemasonry and those colors. Now let's understand Whitney Houston and her ritual. And I call it a ritual because in the outside world, she is a Baptist and she's a gospel singer. But what in the world are Egyptian sarcophaguses doing on the back of the mortuary where all of the actors and the musicians and the dignitaries came through to go see the body pay their last respects to Whitney? On through the night, these sarcophaguses are there. Remember, outwardly they are Roman Catholic or they are Christian and they hold a Bible and go into church and do the church thing. Inwardly they are somebody different. And this is in previous plates I show you this. Now look, she's showing the X symbology. This is not, oh, I'm sorry, Whitney, you're I feel for you. She is clearly showing the X symbology, as is Mary J. Blige here and Aleister Crowley. You see the X symbology. This is similar. This is Osiris going on. And these are examples of that X symbology, X factor and the symbol of the X moving on. And you can see it clearly because that's the devil sign being associated with the X sign. Now, when this actor died, Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace, and here is the X symbolism. We should understand what that means. And in Freemasonry, we do have the X symbol in the Masonic Lodge. You can pause and read about that in the Super Excellent Master's degree. It all references Egypt and Babylon. Now, we saw this, the Knights Templar cross and crown. This is not a Christian symbol. This is the phallic symbol. This is the female part, and this is the male part. This is in our churches. They have infiltrated most of our churches. And you can see here Jesse Jackson, here 33rd degree Jesse Jackson on this live taping of Whitney Houston's funeral. Here is the music industry guy. Now, look at her mother. She's wearing the leopard print. She has that as her lapel. That's Whitney Houston's mom. She's not wearing anything here. But when the casket is brought out, look what she wears. Can we recognize what that is? With the two women adorning her in stripes? It's the headpiece. They're showing you in plain sight who Whitney is, where she comes from, and in plain sight on national television where their allegiance lies. The god of Egypt. These are children brought up in that. Look at, she's wearing black and white and the X symbol here. Now Oprah Winfrey. This is Oprah's next chapter, and she's talking about Whitney's and her family, interviewing her. Look at on the wall. Be still and know that I am. The actual verse is be still and know that I am God. Not that I am, we are individually, but God is saying this, and they took out the key word. Not only do they have that, here's Buddha in this segment. You see that? Here's the black and white symbology, and that end of that, it's very sad. They cry and they show again, be still and know that I am. Now they're crossbreeding religion, and in the Bible it's called religious fornication or harlotry. This is Revelation 17, a woman riding the beast. Read all about it, understand it. It's here.